Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome to a little bit of a different kind of video. As many of you know, I just released my latest mod pack called Nature's Beauty. It is a Vanilla Plus mod pack inspired by Life in the Woods Renaissance, and in today's video, I want to show you how to install it, set it up, all that kind of good stuff. The other thing as well is that this will not just apply to Nature's Beauty, but to basically any mod pack that you would find on the Twitch app / Curse Launcher / Twitch Launcher. There are multiple names for the same thing. It used to be the Curse Launcher. Now it's technically the Twitch app. So the first thing you're going to need is the Twitch app, and you can find it pretty easily if you just Google Twitch Launcher. It'll be right here, app.twitch.tv/download. That'll take you to this page. You download it and you install it. Once that's installed, you can open it up and it will look something like this. Then you'll go here to mods, go to Minecraft, and you'll see something along these lines. To find Nature's Beauty, you'll want to go to Browse All Mod Packs because it's not an official FTB mod pack, which is what this is for. But go to Browse All Mod Packs and just do a search for Nature's Beauty. Or if that, for whatever reason, doesn't work for you, you can just search for my name, Welsknight, and that will show you all the mod packs that I've ever made. So then you go to Nature's Beauty, and you just hit Install. And it will download, it will install, it will take a little bit, and all that other kind of stuff. So while this is kind of doing its thing, let's talk about some of the other things that you may want if you want your Nature's Beauty playtime to be just like mine. So the first thing you will need is Optifine, and to get Optifine, you go to optifine.net. That'll take you to this page right here. Go to Downloads and download the latest version of Optifine. It's going to take you to an AdFly link, which is real annoying. So don't click on any of this kind of nonsense. Don't start this download. Wait up here for this to go to 0. And then go to skip ad. I have ad block installed for exactly this reason, but then you can download Optifine. It'll give you a little bit of a warning, but don't worry, that's just because it's a .jar file. That particular site is safe, and then you can close all of this crazy stuff. So once Nature's Beauty is installed, you can go back to your mods, go here, and go to Nature's Beauty. In this little corner, there's going to be a couple of dots, okay? And you can go here and go to Open Folder, and that will take you to something that looks like this. And this is basically going to be your directory for Nature's Beauty. Then you can click on the Mods folder and open up your downloads, and you can just drag and drop Optifine in, and that's how you would add a mod to this pack. And the same goes for any other mod that you might want to add. Maybe you just can't live without Tinker's Construct, even though it's not a mod that I personally envision as being part of this pack. Maybe you just can't live without it. So you'd go find the right version of Tinker's Construct and drop it in, just like we did with Optifine. Okay? So there's that. The other thing you'll want to do, this is a 1.12.2 pack. So you're going to want to mess with some of the settings here. Go to Profile Options, and it will show you something along these lines, Memory Settings. You're going to want to bump this up. You're going to want to say probably roughly 6 gigs of RAM to run this pack, especially if you're going to be running it with shaders. If you're on a higher-end computer, you'll probably be able to do this. If you're on a potato of a computer, you won't be able to run shaders. It's just that simple. And basically, how much RAM you dedicate is going to kind of depend on your computer. My computer has 32 gigs of RAM in it, so I can afford to dedicate 6 gigs, no problem. I actually run it up at like 8 gigs, but somewhere around, I'd say like at least 6 is where you want to be. If you plan on running shaders, and if you don't want to run shaders, you could probably get away with 4. So just kind of, this is where you set that right here in this thing. 6 gigs, roughly 4 gigs, somewhere in there. Okay. Now next, the other thing you can do here is if you want to enable and disable mods, There is a way, I guess the easiest way to do it is probably just to go back to this directory, the one that opens up when you go here and hit open folder. But if there's a mod in here that you want to remove, you can do that. That's my downloads folder. Here we go. If you want to remove a mod, you can do that here as well. So you go to mods, you find the jar file for the mod you want to remove. I think the most common one is probably going to be better foliage right here. Once again, if you're on a potato computer, I would recommend removing better foliage because this is a mod that is pretty intensive on your computer and on your performance. It's beautiful. It's great. But if you have a low-end computer, you can take this out, and that will help your frame rate and the way the way the game performs and all that kind of stuff exponentially. So if you're on like a lower end PC, just go in here, find better foliage, and just delete it. And that'll take it out of this mod list. And then you can run it. You won't have better foliage. The next thing to do is shaders. So there's a couple things here. Once again, if you want shaders, once you run this once, let's actually hit play here real quick. And we'll just kind of let this start generating. It'll just take a minute. But basically, when you run this pack for the first time, it's going to generate more folders. We go in here, you can see there's now a few more folders here that have generated. And that's good. That's what we want. So we'll let this kind of do its thing. And then I'm just going to close this as soon as it opens. And as far as shaders go, the shaders that I'm using are in the video description of the Nature's Beauty videos. They're right here. So it's this link, and you can just paste that over from the video description, and these right here. You just download this, drag and drop it. Close that. There we go. So you just download this file. It'll download. Go back to open folder. You'll have a new folder here that'll be called shader packs. This won't generate until you run the mod pack once. And then basically you can just take these and drop them in and then just extract. And there you go. You've got these shaders. This one right here is the one that I'm using for my playthrough, Eddie's shader. Yeah, but you can use whatever shader you want if you're really partial to Seuss or CUDA or whatever. You can same sort of a deal. So that's how you get the shaders. And then I think that is about it. So basically, shaders, Optifine, Twitch app. That's all good. Oh, and last but not least, if you do not want to use the Twitch app, or if you have the Twitch app, or I should say, or if you can't get the Twitch app, I don't think it's available on Linux. You can also go to right here, this link. It's about 2/3 of the way down the description, where it has the actual CurseForge page for the mod pack. And you can download all the different mods. Come on, load faster, please. There we go. You can download the mod pack itself right here as well. And I do have server files available if you want to set up a server. But you can do it there and then install it in multi-MC or whatever you normally use. I'm not going to get into all that because it would lengthen the video exponentially. But that's basically the rundown of how you install Nature's Beauty, how you install shaders, how you add Optifine, all that kind of good stuff. And for that matter, the same is true about just about any other mod pack that you would find on the Twitch app or the Curse launcher, whatever you want to call it. So there you go. I'm going to keep it short. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.